Hi, everyone. I'm Nicole Huckabee, and welcome to Conversations with Nicole. My guest today is Shannon Urquiola, owner and founder of Not Your Average Autism Mom organization. She is a return guest, and I'm thrilled to have her back on the show again to unveil the groundbreaking Care for Autism Family Support Benefits Program. With autism affecting 1 in 36 children, it's crucial to prioritize the well being of families touched by autism. The Care for Autism program goes beyond traditional benefits, offering comprehensive resources and training to empower employees with autistic loved ones. I hope you enjoy our conversation. Let's get started. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Conversations with Nicole. My guest today is Shannon Urquiola. She is the owner and founder of Not Your Average Autism Mom organization, and she is a repeat guest today. Shannon, I'm so glad to have you back.
Nicole, it's so nice to be back with you on your show. I'm super excited. We have lots of good things going on over here, so I'm excited to share with your listeners.
Yes, you have a new Care for Autism Family Support Benefits program that we'll be sharing with my audience today. But if you don't mind, let's just give the audience a refresher on your nonprofit and what it's all about.
Sure, absolutely. So, as Nicole said, my name is Shannon Urquiola, and I founded Not Your Average Autism Mom in 2020. I have a son, Jordan, who is 27, I'm his guardian and caregiver. He is on the autism spectrum. I also have a daughter, Madison, who's 25. And I had spent over a decade in special education advocacy, helping families navigate. And I just always knew that there was something more that I was supposed to do. And I obviously have a big heart for moms that are raising children on the spectrum. And I had got into life coaching and had been certified as a life and parent coach, and decided that I wanted to create a place for moms like me that are raising children on the spectrum that had everything they needed to be successful. I wanted them to not struggle as much as I did. And Not Your Average Autism Mom is truly, Nicole, everything that I wish that I would have had when I was raising children.
Well, for all of the moms that are in your organization now, involved in your nonprofit, getting such valuable information, tools, and resources, I know they are so grateful that you take the time to do this for them because they are able to be better parents and caregivers of their children that are on the spectrum, like your son. So, thank you for doing that for them and leading the way there. Like you, I do wish that we had some of the resources that are available now to parents that when
Right.
we had our kids when they were younger. But you know what? Thank the good Lord above that you were willing to do that and to help the parents. And you are continuing to do that with this new benefits program that you have started. So tell me about this. This sounds absolutely wonderful.
So, I will tell you the inspiration behind Care for Autism family benefit support is really personal for me, because obviously, as a mother of a child, now young adult, I experienced firsthand the challenges that families face in assessing support and resources that they need basically for this parenting journey that none of us were prepared for. And balancing work and caregiving responsibilities, particularly when it comes to supporting somebody on the spectrum, is difficult sometimes. And that led me basically to, I just envisioned a program that could provide tangible support to employees through their employers, addressing the unique needs of families that are impacted by autism. And, I remember spending countless hours trying to find answers and searching for resources. And traditional benefits packages often overlook those unique needs of families, and leaving them feeling unsupported and overwhelmed. And I think that parents of children on the spectrum who are also employees have a multitude of challenges, right? From maybe they have therapy sessions and medical appointments and emotional stress and financial stress, and those challenges can significantly impact their ability to perform effectively at work. And so the Care for Autism benefits program has been amazing because there's nothing like it available until now. And it's designed to be kind of a win-win situation for businesses and employers. And it has several advantages. I think that the biggest one is that employees feel like their employers care.
Yeah, they're
And
heard. Their
yes,
needs are being met. They're being heard. Yes.
yes. And the truth is, Nicole, 1 in 36 children are now diagnosed with autism. That
Wow.
number is continuing to rise. And I will tell you, my son Jordan was diagnosed in 2001 or 2, and it was 1 in 158.
Wow.
So in 20 years, that is how much it has grown. So just imagine, like, there's so many families that are impacted by autism. And a lot of times, our benefits package aren't just for parents, right? We have some corporations that are utilizing the Care for Autism benefits, and they have grandparents that are learning from the resources.
Okay.
So, it's a range of benefits that are really tailored to give them the training and the accommodations and the resources that they need along the way. And we've gotten such great feedback from companies that have really embraced this. We have one company in particular in Texas that is actually a school district. And they said that it's been so well received because by providing access to the training and resources, their teachers and administrators have been able to use the resources for their classrooms and their students.
That's wonderful. That's great to hear the success of your program and how it's making a difference. So how are you notifying or networking for people to learn, for businesses, corporations, school districts to learn about your program that you offer?
So we are right now we're doing some emailing, like we're emailing out some through some email list. We're on LinkedIn, we're promoting on LinkedIn, social media, all of those places. And we're just telling people, like, listen, if you're an employee, share this with your employer. If you're an employer, get this to your HR department. We work with a lot of benefits brokers because benefits brokers are a lot of times now the person in between. And it's funny because as I thought about this program and I started looking at different benefits and things that are available, there's pet insurance.
Yeah.
There's all these things that are available, but there was nothing for families with children on the spectrum. And the thing is, these resources all cost them time
Mhm.
because searching for resources can be, a Googling nightmare and you go down that rabbit
No more
hole.
rabbit hole, right?
Yes. And the other thing is, so they have access to all of this in one place. So whatever they're looking for, they can find in this one place. And I think that these resources all cost money. So they could take like advocacy courses and things like that. And those are thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So they get all of this training within the portal that's available to them through their employer.
It's work smarter, not harder, right?
Absolutely.
You made
Absolutely.
it easy for them to get what they need.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I love the fact
Exactly.
that you take a holistic approach as well, uh, fostering understanding and the resilience within families. You're just trying to bring all of it together. It's just not one resource for just one thing. It's a multitude
It
of
is. It is.
tools
And
that they will
I
get.
really think that this whole program, the Care for Autism Family Benefits program, is just the beginning of like a larger movement towards greater inclusivity and support for families that are impacted by autism. My vision of the future is where every workplace recognizes and prioritizes the well-being of families that are impacted. And I think that, by continuing to raise awareness and advocate for policy change and expand access to resources like our benefits program, we are creating a more inclusive and supportive society for everyone.
Absolutely. And are you getting good feedback from those that are, like parents and
We are. And we have Not Your Average Autism Mom has a private membership community that's exclusive for moms and female caregivers. And there's a reason for that. I do a lot of coaching in there, and a lot of coaching might be on partners or spouses and things like that. So it's a safe space for them to share things that they don't always share with the outside world. So we've had members that have joined the membership from being in the benefits program because they want more,
yeah.
right? Because the membership program is different and separate. The benefits program is just resources and trainings, but the membership is more kind of one-on-one, a lot more coaching, community support, and things like that. And I know we had another success story that comes from a small business that actually was struggling to accommodate the needs of one of their employees that was on the spectrum.
Okay.
And so they reached out to let me know that through the benefits program, they were able to access training and support. And because of that, they were able to set up accommodations and create what that employee needed for the workplace environment. So it not only benefited the employee, but also improved the morale and the teamwork of the entire staff.
Just think about how that changes your whole culture when your business owner cares enough about an employee that is on the spectrum like that, has autism, to want to make his or her life better so that they have the chance to live a full, healthy,
Yes,
vibrant life and hold a job and have success. You
right.
want people to be successful. It's a win-win when you work together like that. That's wonderful to
It
hear
is.
that. That
We
really
want to
has to
set them up
make
for
you
success.
happy, right? To hear
Yes,
that.
yes. And that's the kind of thing that just lights me up. Like
Yes.
when I have, when my moms come to me and say, "Listen, just so you know, like my life is so much lighter and easier now than it's ever been." That's what I'm doing it for.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because there are challenges with having children
Without a doubt.
in
I tell
general.
people all the time, like, "Listen, I will never tell you that this journey is easy. But I will tell you that it can be easier because you can make it harder on yourself. And I want to help you make it easier."
Ah, I love that. I love that so much. So how can people learn about this new benefits program? What's the best way to learn about it?
So you can go to our website at notyouraverageautismmom.com. And if you click on additional resources, there's a drop down menu, and you can go to Care for Autism and get all the information and set up a discovery call. So we're doing discovery calls where we will walk you through the benefits portal and what that looks like, and talk to you about your specific organization, corporation. Obviously, we have different pricing points for number of employees and things like that. But it is literally so cost effective for companies to take on this benefit for their employees.
It's life changing, and that's
Yes,
really been your goal from the get-go to have an impact on these families, make it life changing for them so that they can have a good, full life with their child
it
that's
truly is.
has
And,
autism.
the other thing that I often talk about is when your child is going to require additional support and accommodations in the educational setting, I always say that learning and understanding special education is not optional. It's
Yeah.
necessary for your child to be successful. And this is where these special education resources come in they come in at a time when parents really need them because they need to understand what's available to their child to set them up for success.
Yes, 100%. So you've started this new benefits program. I'm assuming you may have some wheels turning of any future projects or plans?
Well, we're focused on this right now. We'll see what comes next, but everything we have a podcast that we put out every Thursday, and Not Your Average Autism Mom for it started out as just moms or family members, and now it's expanded to teachers and administrators and therapists and all kinds of things. So, we are busy over here, but we're loving the response that we're getting from Care for Autism.
That's wonderful. Well, I really want to thank you for being my guest today and sharing Care for Autism with my audience. I pray that by you being my guest today, someone will be impacted by this and will go online, learn about it, and want to get their employer involved, or a business owner sees it. Um, that's always my prayer, is that my platform is used for good. And I couldn't be happier to be able to share Care for Autism with my audience. Shannon, thank you so much.
Nicole, thank you so much for having me back again. I mean, I just so appreciate you having me on the platform and being able to share this. And yes, definitely reach out, schedule a discovery call, share this with your employer. We would love to get that program going.
Absolutely. Shannon, thank you so much.
Nicole, thank you.
And that will do it for this edition of Conversations with Nicole. Until I see you again, I hope you have a great day.